Hey guys, so today I'll be working on a leather bag and I'm going to use the weaving technique. It's a technique that I used for the last project. If you got a chance to check that out, we made a wood and leather weaved table. If you have not checked that out, make sure you visit the video section and do so. But I'm going to use the same technique for this little bag that I'm designing here. It's something that I've been wanting to try out for a while, so since I create on the fly, I'm going to just create with you guys. So for those of you that don't know what creating on the fly means, it just simply means I don't know what I'm doing. No, essentially I have visions in my mind and I don't always have a pattern piece. I usually just illustrate what I'm thinking and just create based off of my vision. So right now I'm cutting out some Vegged Tan Leather strips. This is about a 6 to 7 ounce weight. Usually for bags I use a 5 to 6 ounce weight. I don't use anything higher or lower than that just because I like it to have some type of body and sturdiness to it, but because I'll essentially be using this for outside purposes, maybe a picnic type of basket or bag, whatever you want to call it, I decided to go with a 6-7 ounce weight. Again, I don't like waste, so this is also the same leather that I used for the table. Right now I'm just going to go ahead and pinch in the center to give us a nice handle shape, and I'm going to apply some leather cement so that we can base that together to give it some type of stability before we stitch. So to hold everything in place, I'm using these brass clips to clamp everything together. I will allow this to dry overnight so that it's fully dry before we start stitching. So now I'm going to take the two center straps and baste them together. This will be the foundation of the bag itself. This is where we will start to build from. From here, I'm going to continue building on the foundation of the bag since we already have our center straps placed together and given us a solid starting point. Now I'm going to go ahead and lay the other strips in the opposite direction. At this point, I was starting to feel like I could have stuck with the two center straps in the middle and not gone with a third one, but hey, I told you I'm going off of vision, so next time I know because I will be creating this bag again. But yes, if you decide to create this, I would highly suggest just sticking with the two strips going in the opposite direction versus three. You can see for the main strips, I am using cement on certain areas, and that's because I need these strips or these portions of the strips to stay in place so that I can start the weaving process once everything is laid down. Additionally, these shorter pieces should be as long as the other pieces, but I was just cutting. I wasn't measuring. So yeah, don't do what I did. Since you're not creating on the fly, you can cut everything out proportionally and with the exact measurements. At this point, I was starting to get really excited because I don't know what I did, but I did it. This was my vision, and now it's coming together. So yeah, everything has been laid out and weaved accordingly. So now we're just going to start shaping our bag and making sure everything lines up properly so that no pieces are left unsecured. The easy part about this is that since all of the pieces have been laid out, Once you start shaping the bag and assembling everything together, you'll notice that all the side pieces will meet together. So that's essentially where the weaving closure will be. But of course, you cannot make it noticeable. And as you can see here, I'm going in with my trusty double-sided tape, which is perfect for these top portions because you don't want glue just sticking out everywhere. This is a great way just to keep things in place until everything is secure. Now that we're down to the final steps of the bag, this is where you want to start using your leather cement again, just to make sure everything is secure, because this is where we will be locking everything together. And there you have it. That pretty much completes my bag. I did go ahead and make a drawstring closure to fit in the inside. I will probably use this as a little picnic bag, basket, whatever you want to call it, but I think it's perfect for that. And so much for creating on the fly. This is why you do not doubt yourself. Just create. If you feel it, make it and make it again until you get it right. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will catch you on the next one.